Hello and welcome to my dance studio and video channel. My name is Jessica Scarlett May. I'm a fellow of the British Association of Teachers of Dancing. Today we'll be having a look at the popular sequence dance, the Wedgewood Blue Gavotte. And back in 1959 it was Frank Normal and Nora Bray that put this particular dance together. It's still one of the most popular sequence gavottes that we do. So, with that in mind, let's get started. So we always start with the dance steps first. So the dance is an old time dance, so we're going to have to start in third position in front. In other words, that means the left heel is towards the instep of your right foot, gents. Your right hand is placed out to side, and your left hand will be placed on your hip. So the body actually is facing down to wall for the man and facing down to centre for the girl. However, our first step is down line of dance. So we're making a gliding action, stepping left foot forward. Now, whenever I talk about a glide, it is a specific movement really. It is part of the pas de gavotte. And in all the scripts that I've seen, we call it this particular action. So I want you to think about when we move forward, we use a glide action. Now the glide action is a step forward, toe heel, we close to a third, we step forward, toe heel, which they call the glide action, and the pas de gavotte actually finishes on the fourth step with the fourth position low aerial, which I can't actually maintain without moving forward. It's like a tap, that, if you want to think of it that way. So the man is going to move down line of dance with his partner, right, left, right, and he's going to do a check with what they call a slight plie. Now the slight plie is a bend of the knee. We're going to rock between the feet, rock, and place the left foot to side, ready to start the next movement. It's a point in action. I always feel that's more like, it feels more like it should be a third position front, but according to the script, it's a pointing action. So we're ready to dance a solo turn from this point, and the solo turn moves forward, back, close to a third position. So we move down line of dance, forward, back, close to a third position front, taking hold of a partner with the inside hand, ready to dance against line of dance. So we're going to do a pas de gavotte, starting with the gliding action on your right foot, step to a third, step to a low aerial fourth position into a four-way, closing to a third position front. So I want you to think of this like a bossa nova, because we're almost back to back as we dance this pas de gavotte. So we glide forward, step to a third, step, finish with a low aerial, into a forward, step, third position front. Ready to taking double hold. So the next movement is going to go forward to side. Both of us are on the right leg here. Very important that you don't start looking down and saying, I'm doing the ladies' steps. No, you're not. You're purely navigating the ladies' steps from here onwards. So we're in double hold. We're stepping right foot forward to side, stepping forward to side. And she's actually made a pointing action, pointing to the middle of the room, taking the head with her. The band's going to allow her to do a change of place. In other words, she's going to step underneath the man's arm as the man goes forward, and ends in a third position front facing line of dance. We go forward, finishing in a third position front, ready to dance a change of direction. Now I've used modern sequence or ballroom technique in an old time dance just to keep your mind focused on what we have to do. So we're in double hold, stepping left foot forward for a glide, So it's step to a third, step, but as we close for the next step, we've finished with a change of direction, third position front. So we do the same action moving against line of dance, step to a third, the lady makes a change, a turn here, and finishes in shadow hold as we go glide, closing to a third position front. So we're coming very close to the end of the dance now. We're in double hold, ladies in shadow hold, and we're going to do a pas de gavotte together, both facing more, if you want to think of it that way. So here we go. So we dance a glide, step to a third, a step low aerial into a progressive natural turn. So that's 1, 2. Now the girl started to rotate there as the man does a foot change. He's in 5th position front at the moment. He's going to step to side and close to a third position as the lady rotates in front of him. Step, close. Okay, so he's done 1 or 2, 3 or 4. Okay, and the lady's done that physically as a turn in front of you, gents. I've come a bit close to my camera. So we're going to carry on with the rotary, gents. Okay, so that's the foot change. The rotary steps across line of dance, 5th position rear to end 5th position front. Body faces down to centre, next step taking down line of dance. Progressive, walk, walk. There we go. Into a rotary. Into a pas de valse, moving diagonally outwards so that we get to our starting position, step to a third position. There we go. So that's the dance complete, and we're ready to start the dance again. So we'll do it once more, but moving away from the camera this time. I don't think I've missed anything. The pas de valse is something that you'll have to put in action at the end of the dance to start the dance again. Not a difficult step, only 3 steps within the figure. Right, so we'll move away from the line of dance. So we're moving on this line of dance, should I say. Starting on the left foot, gents. What do we do? Pas de gavotte, which starts with the glide being part of it. Here we go. Glide to a third. Glide, low aerial. Walk, walk, walk with a slight plie. What's that? A bend of the knee. We rock between the feet. End with a pointing action to dance a solo turn. Forward, forward. Forward, forward. Back close to a third position front. Dancing a pas de gavotte, moving against line of dance. Glide to a third. Glide, low aerial into a four-way. Dance a pas de gavotte like a bossa nova. Low aerial into third position front. Ladies will be third position rear. We're both on the same leg. So the man's stepping right foot forward, right to side, right to side, right to side, right to side. In other words, he's navigated the movement. The ladies have done forward, 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 and pointed to the centre of the room. We're going to walk now, forward, 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 as the ladies have changed the place underneath the man's raised hand and arm. Forward, forward, forward. Third position front. Dancing a change of direction. So we step to a glide, change direction. We do the same action. Don't forget the lady turns to shadow hold, into pas de gavotte. I'll come a bit closer to the camera. So we're in double hold, or in shadow hold, should I say, dancing a pas de gavotte, dancing step to a third, step low aerial, a progressive natural turn, which is counted 1 a 2. The man does a foot change, 3 a 4, as the lady makes a rotation. Then we're into the rotary of the natural turn. He steps across line of dance, 5th position rear to 5th position front. He progresses to a 5th position front. He does the same action, fifth position rear, rotary. Then he finishes with the party valse, stepping down line of dance, allowing his lady to move away. We both step diagonally, and the man finishes in third position rear, ready to start the dance again. This particular dance has a touch of elegance about it. It is really, it really is in a class of its own. And I want you to think about this dance as being possibly, yes, not the most technically challenging, because once you've done one party gavotte or one party valse, but more importantly, it just exudes like a quality of a time gone, really. Yes. Anyway,